your life goals through the proper management of your finances. It is as simple as that, but yet at the same time, it can be very complicated. But the core essence is about this. It's about managing your finances, looking at what are the resources that you have and how do you want to achieve your life goals. All right? So let's look at breaking it down. What does a financial planner do? Any one of you have any ideas? I think any financial planner will be able to tell you these are only some of the things that we do. All right, we do personal finance, we do cash flow management, debt management, insurance planning, investment planning, tax planning, retirement planning, estate planning, scenario planning, financial coaching, and more. Right, so plenty of things. So a role of financial planner is just not limited to insurance, it's just not limited to investments, but it has various angles because we look at a person's finances holistically. Of course, you can choose to specialize in any one of this, but for a true blue financial planner, we really look at the 360 degrees, right? Various angles that affect a person's finance. Now, many of you who are students, some of this may not be applicable to you yet, right? Because you haven't started to earn an active income. But when you start to earn an active income, you have problems with cash flow, you have problems with taxes, and you have problems with risk management and all these kind of things. So every one of us here, when we come up to the workforce, some of these things on the screen will affect you and me, right? So that's the role of a financial planner. So now in Malaysia, right, we are one of the few countries that regulate financial planning and advisory very, very strictly. So I just want to give you all a background on how financial planning is regulated. We are, of course, here in Securities Commission. Securities Commission is one of the regulators for the financial planning industry. In fact, the Capital Market Services License for financial planning is under the purview of Securities Commission. Then at the same time, we also have Bank Negara Malaysia, right? Our central bank that issues our ringgit, right? Bank Negara Malaysia regulates the insurance industry and takaful industry. So it's under the Financial Services Act. So as financial advisors, we are also regulated under the Financial Services Act. And then you also have this self-regulatory organization called FIMM, Federation of Investment Managers Malaysia, that regulate the unit trust and PRS distribution. So these are the various regulations. Securities Commission on Financial Planning and Capital Markets, Bank Negara Malaysia regulates financial advisory, banks, insurance, takaful, broker, money services, and FIMM regulates the unit trust and private retirement schemes distribution. So you have these three regulators. Now, why do we need all this? There are financial planners in the market that, you know, they may hold one license, some of them hold 2 licenses, some of them hold 3 licenses. It's various the business model, okay? But if you want to do a full-fledged end-to-end financial planning, you need to have all the full licenses that is available in the market. That is existingly. Of course, the regulators, they are looking towards to integrate some of these licenses so that it can be a single licensing regime, but we are working towards that. Okay, so these are the regulatory environment. And also at the same time, we have industry associations for certification and professional development. Of course, our lead organizer today is MFPC, Malaysia Financial Planning Council. We have FPAM, the Financial Planning Association of Malaysia, Association of Financial Advisors, AFA, and MFPA, Malaysian Financial Planners and Advisors Association. So this association lead industry development. They run certification programs. They run professional development programs, right? You and I know, even when we're in a profession, things can move and change very fast. We need to be updated on our skills, on our knowledge. So we need to participate in this kind of professional development. And at the same time, later I will also share, in order to become a financial planner, you need to be certified, right? You need to get certain papers, certain certifications, which is currently offered by MFPC and also FPAM, okay, for the relevant certification. So these are the industry associations that is in our profession. Okay, next, talking about wealth management landscape in Malaysia. Wealth management is a big thing, right? I wanted to share this slide with you so that you have a bit of an understanding about where we are in the whole wealth management industry. Now, this slide was taken from the Financial Sector Blueprint, 2011 to 2020. Okay, this was back in Najib's time. Okay, we were aiming to become a high-income nation. Okay, and this is the positioning of financial planner and financial advisors in this, matrix. On the left-hand side, you can see you have the mainstream market, the mass affluent, lower high net worth, upper high net worth, and the ultra high net worth. So for the people on the street, the mass market, right, the mainstream market, you have your typical retail banks, your Maybank, CIMB, RHB, public banks, right? They provide financial products. You have your insurance agents, you have stockbroking companies, you have your unit trust companies. And nowadays, a lot of all these also have online channel. You can purchase the products online. So these are mainly focused on products solutions, all right? Just products. So we are one level above that, where you find financial planners and financial advisors. So what we do is we look at a person's situation, and we look at all the various financial products that's available in the market, and we match and find the best solution for our clients. That's what we do, okay? So our work is a little bit complicated. So we are not just like a simple agent or online portal that just do transaction, right? We do more complicated consultancy and advisory services. And of course, as your wealth grows above that, you have the private banking arms, you have the multi-family offices, trust companies, and also family offices. These are, as your wealth increase, right, actually you have more problems, not less problems. It becomes more complicated. So you need different types of professionals to help you work on your wealth. So this is where we are, and it's actually very clear. Actually, our regulators know the positioning, where are the services, where we are. So this is just to give you an idea, what does actually a financial planner do, right? Is actually above and beyond what a typical or normal agent would be able to provide. Okay, next is, the story is this. I'm going to show you some statistics. The story is Malaysian, you and I, we need help with our money. Okay, we need help with our, that is the fact. And the statistics is showing that 5 out of 10 Malaysians, right, that's half of the population working adult, right, spend exactly or more than what they earn every month, right? Means half of the working population, at the end of the month, they have no money, or they end up with less money in their bank, right? Because goods and services are getting more expensive. So this is a major problem, right? We have this major problem that we do not have enough to spend. And 4 out of 10 Malaysian adults have not started financially planning for retirement, right? Not ready yet. As a nation, as a working adult, 4 out of 5 means that if you count 10 people, 4 people have not started, right? Have not started to do planning for their retirement. And every one of us would retire one day or another. So these figures are from a survey, you can find out, you can Google, right? It's a Malaysian Financial Literacy Survey. 2024 was just released very recently by Ringgit Plus. I think they surveyed about 1,000 plus Malaysian from various backgrounds, various races, various age range, and these are statistics they are showing. So you can see more than half, a little bit more than half, 55% of Malaysian, they feel either anxious, frustrated, or embarrassed about their financial situation. Means they are not confident, right? Means it is a form of stress. We already have so much stress, especially those in KL driving to work, right? Right. Those of you who are studying exam also got stress. Later when you come out to work, then you got money stress. Okay? So that's why we need good advisors to help us with money. So this is the demand, right? Those of you in marketing, you know, this is your market. Okay? This is the crucial thing. And what we do is actually something very noble, right? Like the previous panelists, we have Ilham, we have Mr. Raju, who have been in this business for decades. Right? Why are we still here doing this and not change to some other profession? It's because of the passion, right? The desire to help people with their finances, the desire to see, and also this morning I feel very excited as well, because in a room full of youth, full of bright, minded students, like every one of you, I felt that suddenly really, Malaysia really have a bright future, right? Do you agree with me? Right. Tell your neighbor to say yes. All right. Yeah, indeed, Malaysia has a very, very bright future, right? We just have to get few things right. So these are the statistics. Next also, this is from another survey, rising demand for professional financial advice, okay? So in another survey, Malaysians have responded that they prefer, 74% from the survey said they prefer to have an advisor or advisor-assisted investment advice, right? Only 26% who don't like to talk to people. So means you ask 4 people, only 1 of them don't like to talk to anybody, but 3 would like to talk to a human being to go through their finances, to go through their investments. Okay, this is the fact. Again, 5 out of 10 Malaysian consumers have not received professional financial advice in the past 12 months. Means half of the population have not received professional financial advice. And at the same time, 7 out of 10, 70% of would like to receive professional financial advice in the next 12 months. Means again, there's a demand. 7 out of 10 Malaysians want to hear from a professional, not just a salesperson, right? So you guys understand what's the difference between a salesperson and an advisor? I always use the analogy. When you meet a salesperson always want to sell them what they have to sell to you. That is the purpose, that's the objective of the meeting, that's the objective of the call. But as an advisor, the difference is we give you information, we give you enough details for you to make an informed decision, for you to make the right decision on your own finances. So that's the difference. We help our clients make the right decision, not we make the decision for them, but we give them options, we give them information. So that's the difference between a consultant or advisor as compared to a salesperson. Okay, so this one, sorry, I just go back. This one is from the Finance Consumer Study 2024, run by this international organization called Addictive, right? You can Google and search for this report. The details are in there. I'm just extracting it from there. Okay, so we can see there is a big demand, and this just came out, I think, just within this week, a few days ago, right? World Bank have just upgraded Malaysian GDP forecast, and World Bank say if we maintain on this trajectory, we are very likely to become a high-income status nation by 2028, even before 2028, just a few years to go, right? But we must maintain it. So how does it define a high-income nation? If I'm not mistaken, the number is more than $14,000 per capita income. Okay, so we are moving towards that. The economy is thriving. The economy is actually strengthening right now. So people should be earning more money in the near future, not a distant future, but in the near future. So there is this great demand out there, right, for professional advice. All right, so now let's look at the current financial planning and advisory profession in Malaysia, those who are properly licensed by SC and Bank Negara. So I just checked a couple of days ago, there are 49 financial planning firms with holding the license, and the 1,558 licensed financial planner in Malaysia, right, at this moment. And under Bank Negara licensing, we have 43 financial advisory firms, 2 Islamic financial advisory firms, and 1,594 approved financial advisor representatives sourced from Securities Commission and Bank Negara. So you can see there is a big disparity, right? We have more or less 35 million Malaysians. Working population, I'm not sure how big is it, probably at least 5-6 million working population or more, right? And we only have less than 2,000 financial planners. Okay, it means there is a big gap that needs to be filled. Because if you divide that population to the number of financial advisors, we cannot serve 10-20,000 people, right? We don't have that capacity. The ratio of a financial advisor to the population is way out of, right? So again, a big opportunity for those of you who really want to practice financial planning. All right, so we also have national policies an initiative under the new Financial Sector Blueprint 2022 to 2026. These are the few key things that is related to personal finance. Earlier, Mr. Andy, MFPC Chairman, also President, also shared about this, the professional standards. Financial literacy is a big thing because we don't want people to get scammed. And also our guest of honor also shared about transparency in financial services, giving consumer choices, and also financial inclusion and empowering consumers, right? These are the major trends that is being pushed out by Ministry of Finance, Bank Negara and Securities Commission. And also under the Capital Market Master Plan 3, 2021 to 2025, these are the few key things that is being highlighted. Expansion of investment advisory model. What SC has understood is there are various investment model. Some is robo-advisor, some is hybrid, some is boutique, some is retail, okay? So they wanted to expand the advice. Thank you so much. I am so glad nobody left the room. All right. So, yeah, I was saying improving retirement savings is very, very important, right? Every one of us will retire one day or another, so we need to strengthen our retirement savings. You all have heard about the news how nowadays a lot of people withdraw money from EPF to fund their short-term needs. So when we withdraw from EPF, we don't have enough money when we retire one day. Okay, hybrid financial advisory, pushing digital financial advisory, mixing it with human, right? Hybrid model, and again, financial literacy and empowerment is a big thing. That's why we are able to run events like this, again, to give exposure to the rakyat about what financial planning is about. So we have this national push, a national agenda to strengthen the financial literacy of Malaysians. Okay, so who is hiring? That was just the sweetener, appetizer. Now I'm going into the main topic. What are the opportunities in the financial planning industry that we have in Malaysia, right? We are just talking about Malaysia. So who is hiring? Of course, you have people like us from the financial planning and advisory firms. We do personalized financial planning services, right? We focus very much on the individual needs, and we help them plan and get their finances in order. But however, we are not the only players in the market, right? Let's open our mind a bit and look at what are other opportunities available. Of course, you also have the insurance and takafu companies. They focus on products that serve, or rather that provide the protection and savings solutions for people. You also have asset management firms looking at portfolio management and investment advisory. You also have banks and financial institutions, very important. We need banks for their wealth management service and retail financial products. Of course, we also have a very new thing, fintech, financial technology startups, who are trying to come up with new innovative solutions and democratizing the finance and also allowing inclusivity for Malaysians. So these are the different sectors that is within and outside of the financial planning industry, what we call as the financial services industry. And of course, what are the various job roles available? Again, if you look within the financial services industry, we have financial planner, financial advisor, or some of them called wealth advisors, wealth managers. We deal with client relationship management, we deal with personal financial planning, we deal with coming up with financial strategy, we deal with long-term wealth management. Now, this is a mainly client-facing, very personal role, right? You need to talk to your client, you need to be able to build rapport with your client and build trust with your client, okay? However, we know not everyone is suitable in this kind of role. But within our industry, there are also various other roles that you can do. The first one that is closest to a financial planner is what we call a para planner. Para planner is an analyst that is at the back end that would be helping, supporting the financial planner by doing research, creating reports, and assisting the client in strategy development. So we have a role called a para planner. And then, of course, we also have role for compliance and regulatory. These are the roles that ensure the financial firm and the financial planners adhere to regulations. And also, we also have roles as a product specialist, right? You could be an insurance product specialist, investment product specialist, where you specialize, you are analyst, you provide the technical knowledge and support for financial planners. Because as a financial planners, it is almost impossible for us to know everything that is available in the market. But these are the various roles that not many people talk about, but they are actually. To run a financial planning firm, you need a lot of different roles in the market. I have not even talked about your sales and marketing role. I have not talked about your IT technology role, right? You need your fintech people also here. You need people who to come up with new innovative products and services. Okay? And also, why I firmly believe now is the best time to enter financial planning. Of course, why is the best time also? Many of you here are going to graduate very soon. Okay, but let's look at it, right? These are the key trends that has been emerging that we see, particularly that is applicable to Malaysia. I'm going to list some of this there. I'm not going to explain in the detail, but I think you will be able to get the gist of it. We have a post-pandemic industry growth. What happens during MCO, during the COVID crisis is you have heard about a lot of people losing job. And then after 1 month, after 2 months, they run out of money. Okay, so a lot of people went through suffering. I think you all heard about people raising, a white flag and all this kind of thing, needing help from other people. So the conventional wisdom for financial planner is at least to have 3 months of savings to help us weather through difficult times. But nowadays, after COVID, you and I know 3 months is not enough. 6 months probably is not enough also. So Malaysian, thankfully, after the pandemic, they have started to be more mindful about savings. They have been starting to save more money for a rainy day. And they have also have more awareness and acceptance of insurance product, takaful product, to help them in cases of hospitalization. So there's this awareness among Malaysians. Of course, rising financial literacy, people are getting smarter, you and I are getting more informed. And of course, because of Malaysia's diverse population, they also require customized products. And of course, the whole digitalization push, your fintech, your robot advisory, your blockchain, your AI, all these are also revolutionizing the financial services. The rise of sustainable and socially responsible finance, very, very important, ESG. The rise of gig economy, where people don't have a formal job, but they are doing hustling, right? They're doing their own business, they're doing gig economy. They also need to plan for their retirement. They also need to plan for their finances. And of course, Islamic finance, where Malaysia is a leader, right? There's many products and services that is customized and catered for the Muslim market, okay? So these are the various emerging trends that we see. There's plenty of opportunity. So how to start a career in financial planning? These are very, very basic. Of course, first you need to have the basic education, right? The education requirement is preferably you have a degree in finance, accounting, economics, or relevant fields. However, it's not mandatory. I myself, I don't come from a finance background. I actually studied IT. I transitioned from that. And in my firm, we have people from accounting, from marketing, even ex-engineers. Engineers who were laid off from the factories. They came and joined us, and they are doing very, very well. Engineers actually make very good financial planners because they are very good with numbers. Right, the licensing requirement, you need to get certified, you need to get papers, either the CFP, IFP, RFP, or Sharia RFP, and you also need to fulfill the fit and proper requirement set by Bank Negara and Securities Commission. Then, of course, you can look at internship opportunity to some of the firms who are offering internship opportunities. All right? So, of course, not only technical skills you need to know, you need to be able to develop soft skills as well in our profession. You need to learn about communication, client management, trust building, coaching, time management, empathy, marketing, analytical thinking, stakeholder management. Of course, I don't expect you to know this the first day you graduate and step into the workplace. All these skills are being developed right, as you learn, and hopefully the firm that you join will put in the resources to build up your skills in this area. I mean, of course, tech skill, I think many of you who are born after the year 2000, you are very well versed with technology. You need to know how to use financial planning software, digital platforms, financial analysis, and also AI tools, okay, which is more and more in use at the moment. And what are the normal career progression for a financial planner? Entry level, you may come in as a para planner, or you come in as a junior advisor. After a few years, you have gained experience. You will graduate to be a senior financial planner advisor with growing client base. You are getting more and more clients in. And of course, as a senior level, right, you start maybe you want to start to manage a team of financial managers, financial planner. You are managing a bigger portfolios of investments, and maybe you want to think about setting up your own firm. It is also doable. Okay, these are the general, very general speaking, the career progression for a financial planner. All right, so I just want to almost end with this: is encourage every one of you to take action. You are given this wonderful opportunity today to talk to all the industry players, to talk to all the industry stakeholders. These are all the companies that have their booth outside there in lower ground. Please go out and talk to them, right? Understand from their perspective, how is it to become a financial planner? How do I become a financial planner? How do I get a certification? What is the experience? Go out and ask and get network, okay? I saw many of you already going there. Don't just go there and take the job, right? Spend a few minutes there, talk to the people and understand more so that you will be able to get more insights into this. Okay, so thank you very much. That was a brief sharing from me. And yeah, do connect with me on LinkedIn. And yeah, I'm open to take any questions.
Yes, thank you, Brian. And I'd like to check it out on the Slido to see if there is any questions for Brian. Let's have the Slido screen up.
Are there any
All right,
okay,
there's
good.
No questions.
My job is done.
Once again, thank you very much to Brian.
You're most welcome.
Yep. All right, moving on. We have come to our next speaker of the afternoon. Mr. Jack Lin has over 20 years of experience in banking and finance industry, focusing on wealth management planning. Prior to joining insurance and investment industry, he was attached with several established banks in providing training, coaching, and advisory on the wealth management services for internal sales staff as well as clients. He is currently taught a variety of finance and financial planning subjects for the professional certification as well as in the university. Combining his theoretical knowledge and practical work experience, he often invited to conduct talks, workshops, and seminars on financial planning topics. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Jack Lin Kok Leong for the topic, The Future of Finance, How AI is Revolutionizing Financial Planning.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jack. Please call me Jack, okay? So I know a lot of students today. So how many of you actually are students? Can we raise your hand so that I can have some understanding? So whether we should go for very deep or just go for introductions, the basic foundations. Okay, thank you very much. So, and one announcement for all, to all of you, especially students, not for the adults. Basically, you have to be very attentive for this session because you'll be come out in your exam later. Okay, so you're going to have an exam. So please pay attention. Okay, ada test nanti? No, tak ada test. So, good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Jack again. So this is my topic: how AI is revolutionizing financial planning in Malaysia. I think Mr. Brian has done a good job to introduce you so our financial planning industry and the requirements to be a licensed financial planner. So this is what everybody needs to know if you want to pursue and to be a licensed financial planner. And anybody have any intentions after the session, just now the session? Anybody have intentions to become a financial planner? Can you raise your hand? Just to give some support to our previous speakers lah. Raise hand, please. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, at least we have some hand. So, and this is what exactly we want, and at least you know. So, what will be the criteria or minimum criteria for you to be a licensed financial planner? But of course, we have a licensed financial planner, just obtain the license, and we have some experienced financial planner, which is most of our seafoods here today. Now, let's move on to look at disclaimer. We do need to have some disclaimer because I'm not here to represent anybody because my topic is about AI. So I might be talking a little bit about the companies, the brand, the company's name. I am not representing them, and I'm not promoting their products and services. Cool? So this is the basic, this is the disclaimer. Now, definitions of AI. I'm sure all of you know about AI, right? So what will be the exact definitions of AI? So AI refers to the simulations of human intelligence in machines. So I know everyone here, you are intelligent, but it's just that now someone's going to copy your intelligence, which is what we know as an AI. So AI is more than intelligence because they can copy you and to duplicate you, correct? So how many of you never, especially a student, how many of you never used ChatGPT before? Okay, you don't have to nod your head, yeah, I know. And most of you guys never use because you do it yourself, especially your assignment. Correct? Betul? Assignment, eh? Jangan bagi tahu lah. Because we have some, our lecturer is here, around here, right? So that's why, no, never. Because you guys are quite good, especially when it comes to ethics, right? So we talk about the ethics, exam ethics. You need to do it yourself. And that's how we learn along the way. If you don't do it, just copy 100% from the ChatGPT, I think you don't learn. You just like paying and getting your certification, which is not good enough, right? So we are there to learn, so that's why we continue to learn. Try to minimize the users of AI to learn along the way. Now, AI in finance. So I want to relate this AI to finance. Okay, it's a use of advanced algorithm and machine learning, data analytics, automated tasks, decision-making, personalized financial service. So basically, it sounds so simple, right? So, but what is more important here is certain things as a humans, we might not be 100% accurate. But if you were to put it in a machine, just like an AI, they can learn and relearn and to improvise your versions. And that's what exactly we are referring to when it comes to AI in financial planning. So of course, when it comes to financial planning, you can always engage an individual or person as a financial planner and to draft up the plan to show it to you, okay, this is what you need to do. However, some of the people, they are thinking of using an AI. Do you think AIs can help you to draft a holistic financial plan? Not yet. But I think one day, definitely the days will come. So that's why we'll be anticipating this day, this particular day will come. And what about the financial planners here, the licensed financial planners here? Then I think they have to pack their bag and go home and let the AIs do the job, right? Is that really true? Is this really what we will be experiencing in the future? And let's look at some of the statistics and some of my personal interpretations and projections in the future. Now, so talk about the AI finance, we talk about machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, data analytics. So I think a lot of people actually talking about this data analytics, right? So some major, in finance or in some major or courses in university, they offer data analytics. What is that all about? Basically, it is to analyze an individual behavior and to cater something for you. Of course, that is in the perspective of marketing. So are we doing this? Of course, financial planning is also talking about marketing. You need to market your product. If anybody were to tell you financial planning is just to sit down there and wait for the clients to come to your office and you plan and to charge them a fee, I think you are in the wrong room. You should exit now. And just because of this is not exactly what we are doing, in a financial landscape or perspective in Malaysia, we still need to go and talk to a client and do some basic groundwork such as prospecting, getting your clients in so that you can offer your service to them. Unlike the countries in the West, such as US, I think they have already go to another level, which is people are after financial planner. So we have to go to the financial planning office, talk to the financial planners. They will go charge you a fee. How much per hour? So this is what exactly they do. But what about Malaysia? Well, of course, we have a different model, such as fee-based. Then we have advisories or commission-based, and the combinations of fee and the commission-based. So this is maybe a little bit further later when you explore in this financial industry. This is what you should explore. Now, the background, AI, what can the AI do? AML, anti-money laundering and fraud detection, chatbots, algorithmic tradings. Then we have customers recommendations and robo-advisors. So we will be looking at this robo-advisors, because robo-advisors is something that helping people or the consumers to do the financial planning like what we are doing as a financial planner. So that's why, so are we replaceable? Can we stand strong as a human financial planner as compared to the robo-advisor? And that might be the questions to most of the people. And some people argue that, or in the futures, I think we don't need to have accountant. What do you think? Do you still need to have accountant? So and some of them, they say maybe his accountant is actually a sunset business. So I leave it to you. I'm nobody to comment to this particular topic. But what I'm trying to say here is, it's more related to our financial planning industry. Whether this is a sunset or sunrise. I've heard the previous speakers mention about this is a sunrise industry. How do we relate to this sunrise? Let's look at some other statistics later. Now, client's landscape of financial planning, talk about the human-driven advisory service. This is what we are experiencing now. And if you look at some of the statistics shown by Mr. Brian just now, it talked about how many almost 30% of people is still seeking for, they can do it themselves. Just go online and do themselves, financial planning, by leveraging an AI services. But we still have about 70% of them, and we still want to have some human touch. And that's the reason why we can see there are still people looking for financial planner, a human financial planner to plan for them. So limitations, of course, we talk about time-consuming, scalabilities, and the bias, which might be the case happens now. If you engage someone as a financial planner, what do? If they know about only this product and services, they will sure recommend this. And some of them, they told me, oh, this is more, this provider give us more commission. Then what do? You sell this. Of course, it's not applicable to all of you, because it's only those not so ethical financial planners out there is doing it. But still, there are people doing that. So to eliminate this, or to avoid from all these limitations, of course, we can always rely on AI. And that is the gap which we can see from the market, the uses of AI, the importance of leveraging on the AI in the future. Now, let's look at the overview of the AI adoptions in financial planning in Malaysia. As of 2023, 30% of wealth management firms in Malaysia use robo-advisors. And this is projected to grow by 15% annually. So which means to say more and more firms or financial institutions are using this. What does that tell you? So go and study AI, go and study computer science, and be a tech-savvy person. No, it's not about that. Basically, different industry, they have some different path, and of course, how it evolves will be different, right? So that's why we just have to play around with it, and just to anticipate what is going to happen, and to do preparation. And then preparation is always important. So how we cope up with the changes, and that's what we need to know. Now, of course, we talk about security. Commissions of Malaysia reported 30% year-on-year increase in the use of AI, financial planning, and advisory service driven by the growing trust in automated investment platform. I'm sure some of you have done it before, using some AI platform, and to invest your money. How many of you have tried to use this AI to invest your money? I think some of you might have done it before. Stashaway. So anybody use this platform before? So what do you think of this? Good? Not good? Not too bad, right? So of course, some people, of course, they don't mind to use the AI. I did some studies and asked around, and it's not research basically, just to ask around. Then what I realized here is the younger generation, they don't mind to deal with the AI. And the older generations, they prefer to speak to someone. The personal touch is important, like our first and the second speakers mentions, personal touch. And that's our niche. That is our niche as a financial planner, a human financial planner. Okay, so talk about the AI, data-driven financial forecast. So AI-driven platform, so more and more financial institutions are using this, as mentioned. Number 2, predictive and analytics and accurate market forecasting. So I think most financial institutions, the reputable, the big one, they started to leverage on the AI and to predict what will happen. So if you talk to someone who is working in the Goldman Sachs, they will tell you, we don't analyze ourselves. So there's algorithm behind to help us to do some projections when it comes to the currency. So that's why they do projections for currency. So how far our ringgits will grow in terms of strengthening of currency, right? So in this case, they would do or make decision according to what has been done via the AI. And that's what exactly people do. So if you want to do analysis like doing yourself, look at the historical data and do some projections, you must have a basis. And the basis must be derived from historical data, historical performance, and the patterns, right? So that's why we talk about technical analysis. And improve decisions making and financial planning strategies. And this is something that people would like to leverage on, right? Sound financial decisions made via the AI platform. And what about this risk management? So AI-powered risk models in Malaysia, such as Public Bank. So of course, I think all of you know about one of the important departments in the financial institution, such as the bank, is the risk management department, right? So this is one of the up-and-coming subject. If you want to go for risk management, so this will be the place for you to deliver and to show your talents if you are in this particular area. So everybody wants to talk about risk management, how to mitigate risk, how to reduce the risk for the company, right, in the perspective of financial institutions. In the perspective of financial planning, personal financial planning, we want to reduce the risk also, risk management, right? So what kind of risk? Of course, personal risk, property risk, liability risk. So this will be in the perspective of personal financial planning. And of course, the fraud. So this is also one of the very big topic nowadays, right? So I've been telling people that I receive at least 2 to 3 calls a day, the scam caller, right? So they call you and say, okay, we have this, we have that, I don't know. At the end of the day, now it makes me do not want to pick up those, of course, unnamed or not recognized numbers. And that's what exactly happened. Of course, the banks is trying their best to do something, to detect it, to minimize the loss derived from the scam, and of course, to reduce the number of victims. So maybe, and this will be something that all financial institutions of banks needs to look into to reduce the issues or problem derived from the scam. Can predictive risk assessment improve investment portfolio? Of course, you can use this AI and to do some projections, what is going to happen to the market. It's just like a manual way of doing your financial planning, investment planning by looking at the technical analysis, study the pattern, and because it's a fundamental technical analysis always thinks that the patterns will repeat again and again. And that's the reason why using a human and to do the projection. So we use AI. AI will be able to help us to do it. And that's the importance of AI again. Now, impact to the financial planning industry. So how does AI influence individuals' intentions to engage a financial planner? The importance of undertaking this dynamics for financial planning professionals and stakeholders. So of course, and these are some of the questions I always posted from the stakeholders in the financial planning industry. So aligning service with clients' expectations and needs in an AI-driven environment, and an emphasis on the role of human financial planners in completing AI tools. So of course, we talk about the challenge and the risk of AI in financial planning. Number one, ethic concerns. I think this is one of the biggest topics, especially in the eyes of the regulators, right? So the ethical issues is one of the important one. So whether we can leverage, for those who are using AI, are they continue to have ethical issues, just like engaging a human financial planner? So what will be the concerns when it comes to using AI in the perspective of ethical issues? And what about this data privacies and securities? I think most people do not want to leak out their information to the third party, right? So for example, if someone were to ask for information from you, so you would think twice before you send out the information to them. And this just because of so many scams going on. And that's the reason why. The same goes to this AI adoption, and which is also mentioned about the data privacy and security issues. And the third one, regulatory hurdles in Malaysia's AI-driven financial sectors may be another challenge when it comes to regulators and how they stringent the process of getting your AI to be on your shelf for you to adopt or use. So you must be complies to the regulation or regulatory requirements which has been set by our regulators in Malaysia. Now, of all this background, so are we having a better opportunity to grow our business in the financial planning industry, or this is a threat for you? And it very much depends on your individual and how you perceive it. If you perceive it as a threat, I think you can drop your financial planning career. But I personally think this is an opportunity. And just because it will help us, number one, I don't have to do so many manual work. So I leverage on AI because it helps us to enhance the efficiency as well as the productivity, right? Number two, improve clients' personalization. So this is also to cater for the specific client, and this is what we call the personalized financial plan. And better risk management, scalabilities, and staying competitive these are the 5 opportunities that I can see. And what about these threats? Of course, whatever we do, there's always pros and cons, right? So opportunity, which we have mentioned, and now we're looking at the threat. And the threat number 1 will be job displacements. So I think a lot of people is thinking, oh, so AI do it, I will lose my job. And that's what exactly people are thinking, especially a certain industry. And if you look at some of the unofficial report from some researcher, and they have listed down the whole list of the job, which might be affected just because of the evolve or the new AI introduced in the market. So that's why, is our industries one of them? Let's look at it. But of course, I do not have this data for you today. You can always just Google, and you'll be able to see the list of potential job or work or job opportunity which might be replaceable, if they continue to evolve in the perspective of AI. And decreased demands for traditional service. Yeah, definitely people, especially the younger generation that you guys, so you might be thinking, oh, now I do not want to go for it. So just because of, I don't want to trust people, I would rather do it myself. As I mentioned, I've spoken to some of the people, the younger generation and below 30. They told me, I can do it myself, why should I engage someone? And to pay them a fee, 5,000, 10,000, I can do it DIY. Maybe I just subscribe for the GPT for 20 ringgit US dollar. I will be able to get everything done instantaneously, and that's exactly what I do. So if this is really happening, I think, so this will be one of the threats experienced by most of the financial planners, not only in Malaysia, I think it's going to be a global issues, right? So increased competitions from technologies firms, a loss of the human touch. Of course, this is one thing, right? So human touch. And again, younger generation, you can talk to yourself. You don't need to talk to others, especially your phone, right? So every time when I go out and have lunch or dinner, I always love to sit down and observe people. And what I realize here is I see a lot of people, a group of people sitting down together, and everybody is on their phone. So this is what exactly happened. Try to go out quietly and observe and see whether you have this phenomenon. If this is happening, means, you know, the IT savvy and younger generations might be considering leveraging on AI rather than to use a human or a financial planner. Okay, loss of the human touch, okay, then data, privacy, and security risks. And this is the last one, right? We talk about the leakage of data, leakage of information. You don't know what's behind. Okay, the companies might be using your data, just like Facebook. I think Facebook, they always do this target marketing, right? So if you just look at this, you want to buy something, for example, you want to buy a laptop, okay, just browse through your Facebooks and you stop and to idle and look at it. And what happened next? Then you continue to scroll, you'll be able to see all the advertisements which is related to what you have seen. And this is what exactly happened, target marketing. So if all this data leakage and data users without the permissions of you, and that may be one of the biggest concern, okay, for most of the people out there in the market, right? So now, talk about a financial planner. So what can you do? Of course, you can just adopt a hybrid. You cannot beat it, but you have to go along with it. So in this case, what we need to do is to go for hybrid. You can do one part, another part, leave it to the AI to do it. So you don't have to do everything, okay? Because certain things you can do it yourself. Okay, you cannot just rely 100% okay, AIs to do it for you. Number two, of course, you have to continue to upskill and reskill yourself. And this is one of the concern and a gap in the market. And I realize most people, they go to the class, and not because of they want to learn something, because they want to have CPD. Correct? But I know all of you are not here for the CPD. If they don't give you CPD also, you don't mind. Is that true? No, true. Huh? Very good. We have some people having this kind of thinking and thought, which is very correct. And most of the time, when I talk to people, right, the first thing they will tell me is, got CPD or not? You got CPD? I mean, this is actually a continuous education program, and which is one of the minimum requirements for you to fulfill your requirements to continue to be licensed as a financial planner. And focusing on complex service, so of course, certain things you can't do, okay, by using AI, you can do it. And the client's education, so of course, you continue to educate the client. Okay, so this is, can AI replace you? And this is what we know as a 6-step financial planning process. Which one can be replaceable? Which one is irreplaceable? If you look at it, setting goals, of course, you can just type it in. Gather information, you can do it. Of course, with analyze part, you can do it, right? What is more important here is, okay, the relationship building, which is irreplaceable by the AI. You need to be close with your client. You need to be close means you have to go for tete-a-tete, and of course you have to build relationship to obtain the information. They might not be giving you all information, which is a private and confidential information. But what happened here is if you have a close relationship, they trust you. Okay, what happened? And they were going to give you all this information. This is what exactly we need to have as a financial planner. Okay, we always talk about this. Garbage in, garbage out. If you are getting the not so superior or good information or data, you might end up giving something which is not in line with their financial goals and objectives. And that is what we call the garbage in, garbage out. You have not so accurate data, I will give you not so accurate financial plan. So, the future outlook, an autonomous AI financial planning model. And this is, I'm sure the AI will continue to evolve and starting to do more and more in the perspective of financial planning. So are we ready? Okay, are we able to handle and work together instead of just to against what is happening, and we have to be in line with the process, in line with the trend. So increase personalization through deeper data insight. Of course, we have to be personalized. Financial planning is always personalized. Okay, we want to personalize the plan. It's only for you, not for others people. And that is what we call personalizations. And of course, a human AI hybrid model. Of course, we can combine the human and combine the AI and do a more comprehensive plan and better plans as compared to just use a human AI, which is, of course, human, okay, as a financial planner. Okay, with that, I conclude my sessions, and thank you very much, and to take up some of your questions if you have any.
Yes, we would like to open to the floor for questions. Any questions from the floor? All right, one question from the gentleman at the front. Sir, you mind to stand up? Then we'll pass you the mic.
Yes. Yeah. Are you a student? No.
Yeah, I'm a student.
Which university?
UM.
UM, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my name is Owen. My question is, since more and more people are more proficient in AI, and they might say, I can learn AI on my own in terms of financial planning. So why would I need you as a financial planner, to assist me in my finances? Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So let me repeat the questions. Okay, and, I think according to this gentleman, it says that, okay, now I can leverage on AI, can use AIs to solve my own issues, to construct a financial plan for myself. Why should I engage you, right? So I think it's very, this is one of the problem and concerns, as I mentioned, most financial planners have. So they always think of, they are replaceable. If you think of this way, basically, you are definitely replaceable. So you have to always look at the niche. So what can you do? And the AI cannot do. For example, the emotion part. Like, okay, for example, you have savings. You have savings, right? You are the 20% of the populations in Malaysia who have the savings. But what about the rest of the people? If you look at some of the studies, okay, the researcher studies, like how many of us got the savings? And of course, if you look at one of the data, okay, or the statistics, okay, came out, okay, I think in the year 2020, it's a bit outdated, but 54% of the people in Malaysia who is EPF contributors, okay, at the age of 54, they only have about 50,000 and less. So what does that tell you? Basically, people lack of motivations when it comes to savings. Do you need motivation? Okay, to save, you are not. You don't need. But 80% of the people out there, they need. So that's why, as a human financial planner, it should be catered for the majority. And you are considered majority because you are financial literate, you know exactly what you are doing, and you are goal-oriented. But how many of us actually goal-oriented out there in the market? Motivation. And the motivation is one of the biggest driver for us as a human financial planner. Because, okay, without this, we will have less value as compared to the AI financial planning. Okay?
Right. Okay, one more question at the back.
But why this session so many questions? Just now, no questions.
Hi,
They're
sir.
more into AI.
Yeah, AI, okay, yes.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
In one of your slides, you mentioned that we should prepare ourselves by upskilling and looking into more complex services. Can you give more example, what area to upskill and what are the area of complex services that we should see ourselves going into?
Okay, so thank you for the questions, right? We talk about upskill and the upskills, right? The skills that you have to up, right? Up your skills so that you can be more, still continue to be competent, still continue to be relevant in the financial planning industry. Is that the questions? Okay, I think one of the questions here is, okay, you must be able to learn the soft skill. I always wanted to look at the soft skill. The reason why is when you talk to someone, you'll be able to identify the needs of the individuals if you know how to ask questions. And the art of asking questions is always important for us to understand the clients better. For example, if I were to talk to you, okay, I will ask you a series of questions. And this is the art of asking questions by getting to know you better. That is the most important skill, which I think most people they have ignored. And they just look at the technical skill, okay, how to do this analysis and which plans is the best and which particular investments or insurance is the best in the market. And what about the soft skill? Better, understand the clients better, and to be able to to be able to do to be able to understand the clients better and to motivate them. And that is the soft skill that we are talking about. And of course, if you talk about the technical skill, I think you are replaceable. Data, you just include and to key in all the data, you should be able to get the answer. So that's what I'm referring to. Okay.
Thank you, Jack. Any questions from the floor? Right, one more for the lady at the front. Can we have a mic for her? Can you please stand up?
Last question. Thank you.
Hello. So the question I have is actually twofold. The first one is for someone that is interested in a fintech-related job, would they be able to go into the financial planning industry? And if so, would it be advantageous?
Can you repeat your questions again?
Yeah. Sorry, do I need to take my mic off? My question is twofold. First one is, if someone is interested in the fintech industry, is it advantageous for them to join the financial planning industry, so to speak?
Fintech, right?
That's
okay,
right.
Thank you. Thank you for the questions. So let me repeat the questions here. So the question here is, if you are good in the area of fintech, right? So are we advisable to go to the financial planning industry, right? Definitely is actually value added to the financial planning industry because we need fintech people to understand, okay, the machines behind. So we have a different group of people who are dealing with financial planning. It's not only the ones sitting in front and they talk to the client, and basically we need to have someone to support behind. For example, if you are leveraging AI, right? So what will be the algorithm behind? And to make it perfect so that you can have more comprehensive plans and to evolve, okay, from time to time to cater for the ever-changing needs. So in this case, if you have this skill, definitely you can contribute to the financial planning industries, okay, by having your good skills, which is in the area of AI, to be able to continue to improvise on the AI. So that is one of the area. Of course, I believe, and this is one area, okay, people are looking at. That's the reason why more and more people are actually going for this AI-related studies, right? So I hope I answer your questions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Another big round of applause to Jack. Right, that concludes our second speaker presentation. And next, we have come to the final speaker of the day. Encik Hanis Zulkifli is the founder and CEO of one of the largest Islamic financial advisory groups within VKA Wealth Planners. With over 15 years of experience in the financial industry, Hanis spent a decade in the banking sector before deciding to focus entirely on financial planning in 2020 during the peak of the pandemic. He holds a Bachelor's of Finance and is a Chartered Islamic Finance Professional. Additionally, he's a certified Sharia registered financial planner and an active member of the Associations of Financial Advisors Malaysia. In the past 4 years, Hanis has developed and led financial courses such as Unit Trust Society and Financial Success Jumpstart, empowering nearly 3,000 students to achieve their financial goals. His expertise in financial planning extends to individual consultations, particularly with high net worth clients, including those based internationally, primarily in Dubai. Hanis also serves as the principal advisor for HAB Capital, a financial group with a mission to develop top-tier financial planners. The group aims not only to help clients build sustainable wealth, but also to make a broader impact by enhancing financial literacy within communities. Through HAB Capital, Hanis is committed to driving positive change and elevating financial well-being across diverse segments of society. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Encik Muhammad Hanis with the topic Navigating Financial Careers from College to Corporate.
Okay, test. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good evening, everyone. Okay, so before I start, I just want to get agreement from all of you since hari ini we've been communicating and listening everything in English all day. So kalau saya nak sampaikan dalam bahasa Melayu, are you okay? Right, good? Okay, alright. So, can I have the slides clicker, please? Where is it? Okay. So So bila kita jadi, saya bila jadi the last speaker ni, dia punya masalah dia nombor satu, mengantuk. So saya pun kena tunggu lama. Yang kedua ialah semua poin-poin yang saya nak cakap, semua orang lain nak ambil. Yeah? So that's the challenging of being the last speaker. So anyway, saya difahamkan kebanyakan yang hadir pada hari ini adalah university student. You guys datang sini rela hati ke paksa rela ni? Rela hati, okey. Semua rela hati lah. Yeah? Ke ada yang datang sini sebab nak menggunakan kesempatan untuk dating, ada? Ha? Ada sebab tadi ada saya nampak yang tengah selfie-selfie lah apa semua benda kan. Okay, alright. So, here is it. How do I click the next slide? Okay, alright. So tajuk saya ialah Navigating Financial Career from College to Corporate. So I guess maybe because saya adalah amongst the youngest among the speakers. So sebab tu mungkin saya dapat tajuk ni lah, from college to corporate. But definitely saya bukan lagi berada di college lah. Okay? Baik. So okay, so sebelum saya mulakan, saya nak kongsikan sedikit perjalanan kisah saya di dalam industri keuangan ini. Since tajuk kita ialah Navigating Financial Career, right? So mana saya nak tunjuk ni? Here, alright. Nampak? So tengok gambar ni pun, ini gambar yang belum kenal dunia lagi. Gambar yang baru masuk universiti kan, yang tak kenal dunia lagi, yang macam happy go lucky. Okay, so good luck lah. So saya dulu adalah daripada graduate daripada Uni 10. Siapa kat sini daripada Uni 10 ada? Oh no, tak ada So saya kena approach hal ehwal pelajar Uni 10 untuk hantar student lah. Right. So saya degree in finance di Uni 10 dan kemudian saya start bekerja di banking sector. Saya punya pekerjaan pertama saya adalah di HSBC di bahagian Global Banking and Markets. Dan kemudian pekerjaan kedua saya di securities di Citigroup, bahagian Securities and Fund Services as a fund accountant. Dan pada tahun 2020, to be exact, bulan 11 2020, I've made a decision to quit from the banking sector. That was one of my craziest idea lah. Okay? So at that time, semua saya punya close circles, family and friends tanya saya berhenti daripada bank ataupun saya diberhentikan, you know, because at that time masa pandemik, one of the only sector yang boleh sustain is the financial sector, right? So other businesses, they are closing down or they are reduce the size, the size of their business kan. Tapi saya keluar daripada bank di kala pandemik dan saya memutuskan untuk menjadi seorang financial advisor, financial planner, alright? And alhamdulillah, long story short, saya juga selepas itu saya ambil qualification berkenaan dengan financial planning. So I am Syariah registered financial planner dan juga saya ada Chartered Islamic Finance Professional equivalent to master's level in Islamic Finance, right? Alright, so alhamdulillah, for the past 15 years, saya ada pengalaman di dalam financial industry. Okay, over 15 years of experience in banking and financial industry. Saya juga, started my journey in financial industry since 2016. Pada waktu itu saya bermula sebagai seorang takaful agent dan juga unit trust agent, right? And alhamdulillah saya juga diberi peluang untuk menjadi financial speaker dan financial educator. So this is one of the platform for today. Dan saya juga adalah financial trainers and principal advisor dekat Hub Capital, right? So basically Hub Capital is a training agency, financial training agency di dalam VKA Wealth Planners, yang mana our mission and vision ialah untuk melahirkan lebih ramai quality financial planners. Right? Okay, so masa yang diberikan saya 30 minit Right. Okay, so Alhamdulillah daripada tahun 2016 saya dah membantu ratusan dan juga ribuan individu melalui private consultation dan juga melalui program-program courses yang saya ada. Right? So one of it ialah tadi the Unit Trust Society, dan juga we have what we call as Financial Success Jumpstart. Okay? Right. So hari ini saya akan kongsikan 3 benda. 3 perkara yang saya akan kongsikan pada hari ini, iaitu yang pertama ialah the reality of becoming a financial planner. Yang kedua ialah the unveiled secret to becoming a successful financial planner. And last but not least, how to start your financial career journey. Right? Okay, so number 1, the reality of becoming a financial planner. So saya rasa semua pun dah ambil maklum tentang realiti yang terjadi pada zaman sekarang. Realiti yang terjadi dalam masyarakat kita sekarang. So kalau kita buka petikan akhbar, kita search dan sebagainya, right, kita akan jumpa berita-berita macam ni. Okay? All these news headlines. High cost of living, poor financial planning among reasons people fail to tackle debts. Right? Separuh rakyat Malaysia tiada simpanan kecemasan RM1,000. No? Emergency fund nak ada RM1,000 pun ramai rakyat Malaysia yang mengalami kesukaran. Right? Keadaan kewangan rakyat Malaysia menyakitkan. Dan saya percaya each one of you yang ada dekat sini sama ada dengar tentang masalah kewangan yang diceritakan oleh kawan-kawan anda, ataupun mungkin anda sendiri ada mengalami ataupun melalui masalah kewangan itu among your family members dan sebagainya. Betul? Okay? So, alright. Dan orang ataupun di antara individu yang mempunyai lesen ataupun yang boleh membagi solution berkenaan dengan kewangan ataupun produk solution berkenaan dengan kewangan ialah yang pertama ialah unit trust and PRS agent. Alright. So total kita ada 84,386 unit trust dan PRS agent setakat Disember 2023. Right? Dan kalau kita tengok pula untuk takaful agent, banka and non-banka, kita ada 94,000 agent setakat Disember 2023. But all these people, yes, diorang ramai, bidangan mereka ramai, tapi saya selalu percaya yang financial planning is not about buying a financial products. It's about making a good decision time after time. Right? So definitely untuk mereka ataupun rakyat di luar sana, masyarakat di luar sana untuk mendapatkan nasihat kewangan yang secara holistik, okay, definitely this group of people, they cannot give a transparent or unbiased financial planning kepada masyarakat dekat luar sana. So the option is to engage with the financial planners or financial advisors. Okay? Tapi hakikatnya, right, I think all of you know the numbers already. Sebab I think Mr. Brian tadi ada kongsikan. Tapi kalau kita tengok dalam industri ataupun orang yang bergelar financial advisor atau financial planner ini, setakat Ogos 2024 kita ada 1,594 financial advisor representative di bawah bank negara, dan untuk mereka yang ada license CMSRL, Capital Market Services Representative License, ada sebanyak 1,557 orang. So the ratio tu memang sangat-sangat sikit. Right? So point saya ialah, okay, there's a huge demand, okay? There's a huge demand untuk orang memerlukan produk kewangan. Right? So demand untuk orang mendapatkan nasihat kewangan yang betul, right? Tetapi dari segi supply the numbers yang kita ada untuk memberi nasihat kewangan secara holistik ini adalah sangat-sangat terhad. So sebab itu saya tulis di situ, the demand for financial planning advice exceeds the supply available financial planners in Malaysia. Right? Okay. Dan kalau kita tengok dari segi point of view lain juga, in the future, tadi pun one of the presenter dah kongsikan, Malaysia akan mencapai ke status negara high income status. Alright? It's between 2024 to 2028. So sooner or later, right? Sooner or later, people will be more sophisticated. People akan ada lebih banyak knowledge, kan? Dan sometimes kadang-kadang kita tak nak tahu pasal kewangan pun, kadang-kadang dengan era zaman sekarang kita akan dapat what we call a force feed information, kan? Kita tak nak tahu pun pasal Fatah dengan Fazura bercerai, kan? Tapi kita tahu juga, kan? So that is the force feed information. So point saya ialah bila orang lebih ramai yang lebih sophisticated, yang lebih celik cakna tentang kewangan, jadi demand untuk financial planners itu akan lebih tinggi. Right? So that is my point of view. Okay. So people are in urgent needs of financial advice, and for me the opportunities is huge. Seriously. Okay? Macam saya sekarang memang saya dah sampai tak menang tangan untuk saya nak ambil klien yang saya terpaksa untuk bagi kepada advisor-advisor di bawah saya, dan saya terpaksa juga kind of buat a financial online courses supaya saya dapat reach out as many people as I can. Okay? Kalau sebab capacity saya sebagai seorang individu, saya boleh jumpa orang mungkin sehari, satu orang, so that's my limit maybe, right? Tapi disebabkan adanya keperluan mendesak untuk kita reach out to many people, that's why saya buat all the program, the courses dan sebagainya. So again, apa yang saya nak highlight, the opportunity of becoming a financial planner is huge. Right? Saya suka kata-kata daripada Richard Benson. Apa yang dia kata? Dia kata opportunities are like buses. There always another one coming, but responsibility is the ticket to get on. Right? So kalau kita tertinggal bas, akan ada bas lain yang akan datang. Kita tertinggal bas, akan ada bas lain yang akan datang. So sama juga dengan peluang berada di dalam industri keuangan ini. There's always an opportunity for you, alright? But the responsibility is for you to become a financial advisor. Sama juga in this case, the responsibility for you is to get the ticket on. Sebab kalau you tak beli tiket, okay, datanglah berapa banyak bas pun, you tak boleh nak naik bas tersebut. Setuju? Right? So sama juga, okay, walaupun saya dah kongsikan tadi yang mana opportunity untuk menjadi financial planner, okay, dari segi demand daripada masyarakat itu ada, tetapi kalau kita tak bermula sekarang, kita tak ada a proper qualification, kita tak ada proper license, dan kita akan terlepas all the opportunities. Alright? Okay? So, yang kedua, apa yang saya nak sampaikan juga pada hari ini kepada anda semua ialah the unveiled secret to becoming a successful financial planners. Right? So, saya nak recap apa yang saya dah kongsikan in my first point. Yang pertama ialah, there's a huge demand but limited supply. Yang kedua, saya dah kongsikan financial career is a way forward. And last but not least, okay, begin your career as financial planner now. Right? So itu apa yang saya nak sampaikan di dalam point saya yang pertama. Alright? So start your career as a financial planner now. Tapi ladies and gentlemen, right? Becoming a financial planner, okay, is a long journey. Okay? It's a long journey. Alright? You cannot simply like become a financial planner, esok, yeah, you dah make, 5 figures income, 6 figures income. No, it doesn't work that way. right? So, kenapa saya kata perjalanannya panjang? Okay? First and foremost, you need to have qualification, right? So, sama ada you jadi registered financial planner, you ada qualification registered financial planner or syariah registered financial planner, okay, through MFPC, ataupun kita menggunakan pintu masuk as a Islamic financial planner, IFP, melalui IFIM, ataupun anda boleh juga ambil certification as certified financial planner dengan FPAN. So these are the pintu masuk, okay, pintu masuk untuk anda menjadi financial planner. Alright. So saya ambil satu contoh, okay. Untuk RFP, okay. Untuk RFP you have 7 modules dekat sini. Okay, sebab tadi ada yang jumpa kat saya dekat booth yang tanya, okay, macam mana perjalanan, macam mana nak jadi financial planner dan sebagainya. So ini salah satu contoh yang saya tunjukkan. If you want to be a financial planner, salah satu pintu masuk yang saya tunjukkan dekat sini ialah melalui MFPC as a registered financial planner or syariah registered financial planner. So these are the courses roughly, these are the courses. So total fee that you need to pay ialah RM9,600. Right? Okay. Ada tak cara yang lebih cepat? Okay, ada. Okay, tapi tak adalah cepat mana sangat, tapi dia lebih murah. Which is, anda boleh ambil a capstone program. So capstone program ni is like a short courses yang mana kita akan belajar semua modul 1 sampai modul 7 tu dalam masa 7 hari, dan selepas itu kita akan ada project paper yang kita perlu submit. Alright. So total fee dia lebih kurang dalam RM3,000. So much lower compared to kalau kita ambil module by module. Tetapi you need to have a minimum 3 years full time working experience. Alright. And some of you kata kat saya, tapi Cik Anis, saya punya courses dekat universiti saya memang dah ada all this module. Betul? Ada yang memang all your courses memang dah ada module 1 sampai module 6. If I'm not mistaken, you need to complete only the last module, module 7, correct? Okay? So, okay, it's fine, okay? But still, okay, walaupun you dah ada the qualification, next ialah you nak kena ada product knowledge pula. Okay? You dah ada about the theory, and then you nak kena, after that, you nak kena ada about the product knowledge. You know? Example, in a personal planning, we can do insurance planning. So insurance pun ada macam-macam jenis insurance. Alright? Ada family takafulnya, ada general takaful lah, professional indemnity lah. And then setiap family takaful ada berbagai-bagai company, dan setiap company ada different riders, different benefit and features, you know. So banyak benda yang kita nak kena tahu pasal product knowledge, okay? And then education planning, estate planning lagi macam-macam lah, cara macam mana nak buat estate planning dan sebagainya. And then that is on the personal planning, okay? Dan kalau corporate planning pula, kita boleh buat corporate advisory, employee benefits, insurance, general insurance, cash management solution, private retirement scheme. So there's a lot of things that you can do under, you know, topi seorang financial planner, financial advisor. Okay? Premier wealth solution, boleh buat will transformation, family office, business succession planning. Ini semua, okay, adalah job scope. Ini semua adalah perkara yang anda boleh buat. Okay? Tetapi inilah masalahnya. Okay? Berdasarkan pengalaman saya, okay, when you can do a lot of things, okay, you akan jadi overwhelmed. You tak akan tahu, you tak akan tahu apa yang you nak buat. Because too many things. Banyak sangat. You know? So that's why hari ini, okay, sesuai dengan tajuk saya, Navigating Financial Career from College to Corporate, I have a simpler solution for you. Right? Bagi saya, okay, right now, okay, because the majority of the attendees is either you're going to grad in the next few months or few years, kan? But starting from now, what you really need to focus for me, no, ialah the sales and marketing. You know, the sales and marketing. So mungkin tahun depan mungkin MFPC mungkin tak jemput saya dah. Kan? Sebab kita nak promote untuk orang jadi financial planner kan. Tapi saya kata kena belajar sales and marketing. You know? No, The reason why is because sales and marketing is a high income skills. You know, apa maksud saya high income skill ni? High income skills ni ialah di mana kita buat kerja yang sama, okay, tetapi kita punya income limit kita tu no ceiling. You know, kita bercakap dengan orang, kita advise orang tentang benda yang lebih kurang sama, tetapi income kita berbeza. Saya bagi contoh. Contoh yang pertama, klien yang pertama invest dengan kita RM10,000. Katalah contoh, commission yang kita dapat per investment ialah 3%. So your income is RM300, right? Compared to individu yang kedua, okay, kita buat assumption yang dia bagi produk yang sama, tetapi disebabkan dia ada a sales and marketing skills, dia tahu macam mana nak influence klien untuk buat decision, dia ada a very good networking skills, dia tahu macam mana nak close the deal, right? So dia punya investment atau klien yang invest dengan dia ialah 1 juta, right? Commission sama juga, same product, 3%, tapi dia dapat RM30,000. Okey tak okey? Seorang klien RM30,000. Okey. 300 sikit demand orang ni. Okey. So ini is a simple example bila you know how to do a sales and marketing skill. Alright? Okey, so apa yang kita boleh buat sekarang ni? Okay, saya bukan nak suruh you drop study ataupun tak continue your study in finance, tak pursue your passion to become a financial planner dan sebagainya. But before you enter in the industry, nasihat saya ialah mula untuk berjinak-jinak untuk belajar tentang sales and marketing. Seriously, right? Apa contoh-contoh dia? Communication skills, okay? Bercakap dengan orang, kan? Kalau kita nak bercakap dengan orang pun kita rasa malu-malu, kita rasa tak confident, macam mana kita nak, nak advise orang berkenaan dengan financial, right? Apa lagi? Okay, contoh, the arts of building rapport, kan? The arts of building rapport. Macam mana kita nak buat networking dengan klien, okay? So this is another example of sales and marketing, right? How to do effective presentation, how to influence people, how to set a context when you do a presentation. Ini semua adalah, okay, sebahagian daripada sales and marketing skill. Ini contoh-contoh saja, right? How to close a deal, right? So ini adalah contoh-contohnya juga, right? So apa yang saya belajar for the past 7-8 years in this industry is not about having the knowledge alone, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. No, it's about how to sell the knowledge. Okay? So if you know how to sell your knowledge, okay, then you can be a good financial planner, right? As much as I want all of you to be our successor, but at the same time, I want all of you juga to be a successful financial planner. Right? Sebab kita tak nak jadi financial planner yang setakat ada knowledge but you cannot monetize your knowledge, you cannot survive in this industry. Right? But trust me, if you find the right tools, you equip yourself with a sales and marketing, and then you gabungkan dengan your financial knowledge, your potential, the sky is the limit. Okay? Alright? And last but not least ialah how to start your financial career journey. Alright? So dekat belakang pun dah bagi masa kepada saya. I have another 10 minutes left. So obviously untuk sesi pada hari ini memang tak sempat untuk saya nak kongsikan banyak benda berkenaan dengan dunia keuangan ini. Tapi saya just nak recap quickly apa yang dah saya sampaikan daripada poin yang pertama dan poin yang kedua. So untuk you nak jadi a successful financial advisor, you need to have sales and marketing knowledge dan juga financial knowledge. Alright? So you need both, right? Dan sales and marketing adalah benda yang penting untuk memacu anda untuk pastikan you kekal relevan dalam industri ini. Right? So with that, saya nak jemput anda semua untuk hadir program yang saya buat bersama-sama dengan rakan bisnes saya, Dr. Adam Zubir. Maybe ada yang kenal Dr. Adam Zubir? Ada? Okay. So lebih dikenali dengan Doktor Kewangan. So saya dan Dr. Adam, kami ada buat program yang kita panggil Income Growth Blueprint, IGB, yang mana kita mengajar orang bagaimana untuk bermula, how to kickstart your journey in this financial industry, right? So ini adalah gambar-gambar event-event kita yang sebelum ni, alright? Dan insya-Allah our next event, adalah pada 26 Oktober dan 9 November di VKA Academy Puchong. Di VKA Academy di Puchong. Tetapi anda boleh scan, boleh scan QR code ni dan register your interest, dan tim saya akan hantar email kepada anda, and you will receive a few emails berkenaan dengan program ini. And for those, sebab saya difahamkan ada yang daripada Kedah, daripada universiti-universiti tempat lain. So kalau anda tidak boleh hadir physical program pada 26 dan 9 November ni, insya-Allah tak apa, just register dahulu, sebab memang plan saya untuk 2025 memang saya akan pusing satu Malaysia, saya dan juga Dr. Adam, untuk melancarkan ataupun untuk educate people, siapa-siapa yang nak bermula dalam industri kewangan ini, melalui program kita IGB, Income Growth Blueprint. Alright. So saya nak akhiri presentation saya dengan this quote. Saya suka quotes ini because this quote reflect perjalanan saya dalam industri ini. Dream big, start small, but most of all, start. Itu yang paling penting. Alright. So with that, I'll end my presentations. Dan kalau ada yang nak follow saya, boleh. So you can follow me on IG and Facebook. Dan kalau ada apa-apa soalan, boleh hantar email ke saya, director@hubwealth.com, dan juga you can reach out to me at 0113572. Alright? Okay, so mungkin I still have another 5 minutes, I think. So maybe saya buka untuk sesi Q&A kalau ada.
Thank you, Encik Hanis. Alright, we would like to open the floor for questions. Ada soalan dari para hadirin? Ya, di belakang.
Hi, good afternoon. Nama saya Jeremy daripada Universiti Tenaga Nasional, Kampus Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah, Muazzam Shah Pahang. How are you, Mr. Hanis?
Oh, Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Encik Hanis, tadi Encik Hanis bercerita berkaitan dengan financial knowledge serta sales and marketing knowledge is the key untuk jadi financial planner yang bagus kan. Anda kata, let's say lah, saya tambah lagi satu knowledge, accounting knowledge. So, adakah dia relevan? Ataupun dia memberikan satu kelebihan kepada let's say orang yang mempunyai accounting background untuk terlibatkan diri dalam bidang financial planning.
Okay, alright, okay. Thank you for the questions. Your name again?
Jeremy. So kat sebelah saya ni Presiden UFIC, Unit 10 Financial and Investment Club. Kita datang sini sokong Encik lah. Tadi kasihan tak nampak ada Unit 10 kat sini.
Okay, so dulu saya kat Unit 10, saya Majlis Perwakilan Pelajar, Student Representative Council.
Oh, kita pun ada bawa MPP kat sini.
Ada juga MPP?
Ada kat sini juga MPP kita orang.
Okay, alright, okay. So thanks for the question. Alright, so if you ask me, Jeremy, whether accounting knowledge will have added value if you want to pursue your career in financial advisory services, jawapan saya yes, alright, because for me accounting knowledge it's still di bawah, benda yang sama dengan financial knowledge, because for me that is still a financial knowledge, alright. So doesn't matter whether you have a financial or accounting knowledge, that's only a theory part. Tapi apa yang lebih penting ialah macam mana you nak apply the theory dan supaya orang faham macam mana untuk nak apply the theory. So that comes the sales and marketing skills for me, right? I think I know it's a short answer, but is it answer your question? Okay, alright.
Okay,
Good.
thank you. Next, do we have questions from the floor? All right, if there is no, we conclude today's sessions. Thank you very much. Thank you to Encik Hanis. All right, to our financial planners, there is a presence today. We're going to show you the QR code for you to scan and submit your evaluation form by latest by 7 p.m. tonight for you to gain your CPD points. And kindly remain in the hall where we're going to proceed with our lucky draw. That's all of you have waited. And we'll need some time to prepare the stage and also to welcome those from the auditorium to join us in this hall. All right, we'll put up the QR code for some time. We'll continue to have it remain until we proceed to the lucky draw. Yeah, so all of you, again, have until 7 p.m., latest by 7 p.m., to submit the evaluation form for you to gain your CPD hours. And from the video camera, for those who are listening from auditoriums, you may proceed to the hall here at ground floor, and also our team from MFPC will also escort you up all the way to the hall, where you can join us, fill up this room for the upcoming lucky draw. Once again, for those who are from auditorium, you may follow our MFPC team to come forward to the seminar hall. Okay, for those who are from the auditorium, you may line up over there. Semua ke belakang. All right, who would like to take this seat? There's one available seat. There's one available seat over here. Ada orang. Dua pun ada. All right, there's one available seat over here. One. All right, for those from the auditorium, you may just gather at the back row will do. And those can be remain outside the hall. We will begin our lucky draw in the next 10 minutes. For those who have not scanned the QR code for the evaluation form, please do now. You may just take a picture or scan the QR code, and you still have until 7 p.m. tonight to submit for your CPD hours. Right, there's one seat available here. Satu tempat kosong. All right, there's another one seat available here. One seat available here. Okay, just look into safety. Do not step on any wiring that is on the ground. And also there are equipments like photographers, cameras, and video, laptop that's around. So as long as space, you feel it comfortable, they'll be okay. All right, two more space at the front. All right, we're going to start in the next 5 minutes. So for those who are still in the auditorium, okay, kindly make your way to our seminar hall over here. Thank you.
Welcome to Malaysian Financial Planning Week 2024, an inspiring event brought to you by the Malaysian Financial Planning Council, MFPC, in collaboration with AFA at BAM and MFPAA. In today's fast-paced world, young individuals are constantly seeking the right path to build a successful future. Let's explore the key elements that will guide you toward a promising and fulfilling career. Ethics are of concern in financial planning as the profession tries to build clients' trust in an industry where misconduct occurs. Financial planners should act with integrity, avoid conflicts of interest, and have a duty to maintain the confidentiality of client information. Are you ready to carve out a successful career path? MFPD is designed just for you. Discover endless opportunities in the field of financial planning and learn how we can guide you every step of the way. Our event features esteemed industry leaders who will share their insights on the future of finance and how you can be part of it. Engage in workshops, panel discussions, career fairs, and internships to gain the knowledge and skills needed to thrive in this dynamic industry. Education is the key to unlocking opportunities. Pursue higher studies or vocational training to develop the necessary skills for your chosen field. At MFPD, we provide comprehensive training and guidance to help you succeed. Participate in interactive learning sessions covering everything from financial planning fundamentals to advanced strategies. Networking is key to success. MFPD offers you the chance to connect with industry professionals, potential employers, and like-minded peers. Building a strong network is crucial in today's interconnected world. Seek guidance from mentors who can provide valuable advice and support along your career path. Hear from those who have walked this path before you. Successful financial planners share their journeys and how our programs have helped them achieve their goals. Remember, challenges are part of every journey. Embrace failure, learn from it, and never let self-doubt stop you from pursuing your dreams. A successful career should not come at the cost of your well-being. Strive to maintain a healthy work-life balance to ensure personal happiness and overall fulfillment. In today's rapidly evolving job market, being adaptable is crucial. Embrace change, be open to new opportunities, and continue learning throughout your career. As you embark on your journey towards a successful youth career, remember to follow your passions, seek guidance, and embrace change. Your determination and dedication will pave the way for a bright and promising future. Don't miss this opportunity to kickstart your career in financial planning. Best of luck.
Here we go. We have come to the finale. It's the lucky draw. We have 1,000 participants. Can I hear the 1,000 cheers? All right. Excellent. We will call your name 3 times. Kita panggil nama 3 kali. Kalau tak ada apa kita buat? Kita panggil nama yang seterusnya. Then what you need to do, come to the stage, verify your name, dan kamu akan terima hadiah kamu. Alright? Jadi senyum dan tak perlu kata apa-apa. Ambil hadiah kamu ya. Alright. Next, we have the first 5 items. It's a premium notebook sponsored by KIB, Kenanga Investor Berhad, and also Touch and Go e-wallet. We would like to invite our Vice President of Malaysian Financial Planners and Advisor Associations, Dr. Chung Musha, to be on the stage to draw for the prizes. Let's have Dr. Chung. Right. Draw at one go, draw 5. 5 items. Pass me one first. Amar Rifki. Amar Rifki. Mana dia? Biasa macam tu. Hadiah pertama tak ada orang nak mengaku. Tapi iPad semua nak. Ada tak? Ahmad bin Rifki. Yunis Zah. Ada Ahmad. Nama terakhir RIFQI. RIFQI. Ahmad Nur Rifki. If I get it right, the middle name is NUR, not NUT. Ahmad Nur Rifki. Kali pertama, Ahmad Nur Rifki. Kali kedua, Ahmad Nur Rifki. Kali ketiga, Ahmad Nur Rifki. Sorry. Guys. Lucky ya. Okay, kita check semua chop ada. Dari UPSI, mana UPSI? Nur Anis. Pun tak nak mengaku. Nur Anis. This e-wallet is good, you know, you can keep and buy on the 1111. Nur Anis. Is that Nur Anis Nadia, if I get it correctly? Nur Anis Nadia, UPSI. Nur Anis Nadia kali pertama. Nur Anis Nadia kali kedua. Nur Anis Nadia. Sorry. Shamli, SHAMLY. Shamli. Dari MSQ Shah Alam. MSU Shah Alam. Shamli. Shamli kali pertama. Ada kat luar tak? Shamli. Oh, not from here. Ingat sini. Sini. Okay. Alright. Putri Balkis dari Universiti Utara Malaysia. Putri Balkis bin Muhammad Nur. Putri Balkis. Ada sini. Putri Balkis Hanani, if I get it right. Sorry, some writing's not easy to read. Putri Balkis Hanani. Putri Balkis goes once. Putri Balkis second time. Putri Balkis, sorry. Dari Harveston, Miss Sally. Miss Sally from Harveston. Sally. Okay, sorry, I disqualified. Not I say, she say. Dari UUM. J. Shini Selva Kumar. J. Shini Selva Kumar. All right, how many we still have, doctor? All right. Okay. Pun dari UUM, Universiti Utara Malaysia, Anis Shahira Abdul Sharif. Anis Shahira Abdul Sharif. First time, Anis Shahira Abdul Sharif, kali pertama. Is that you? All right. Haziq Hashim dari TSIWP. Haziq Hashim. Mana? Haziq Hashim. Supporter ada tapi orang tak ada. Haziq Hashim. Alright. Do we still have? Last one, last one to. Okay, dari Philip Wealth Planner, Zulkarnain Mazaki. Okay, congratulations to the winners that got their e-wallet. You may shop during 11/11. Once again, thank you to Doctor. All right, next we would like to have our National Council member of MFPC, Encik Anwar Shuib, to be on the stage to draw the prizes. Sekarang kita dah upgrade. 2 unit Samsung Smartwatch Galaxy Fit 3. All right. Gambar. Satu lagi Encik Anwar. Nurin Adna Izzati. Nurin Adna Izzati. Your name tulisan OUM, if I get it correct. OUM. Okay, last one, Lee Wan, if I got it correctly. Lee Wan. Lee Wan. All right, I'm trying to figure out the organization name. Hanot Wat Why? Harriet Watt. Lee Wan. Alright. Dari jam tangan sekarang kita upgrade pakai di telinga pula. Sony WHCH520 headphone. Ada 3 warna. Umaira Shafia Muhammad Sharwan. Next, from Utah, Leong Wai Kit. Alright, your headphone ada 3 warna. Since you dress up in black, we give it the black color. Alright, next, last one. University Reading Malaysia. University Reading Malaysia. Oh, taruh nak baca buku. Wong Jing Yi. If I get it right, Wong Jing Yi. University Reading Malaysia, are you here? All right. Thank you to Encik Anwar. Once again, a big round of applause to Encik Anwar. Okay. Alright, daripada jam tangan, pakai ke telinga, sekarang kita main call pula dengan WhatsApp. Oppo A3. 1 unit. And we would like to invite our MFPC Executive Director, Ms. Chong Kayun, to be on the stage for the finale of the lucky draw. Oppo A3, 1 unit. This time you come up, you must show your IC ya, bawa my card sekali. University Kebangsaan Malaysia. Siti Aisyah Fariha. Oh, okay, datang dulu ah, datang dulu. Oppo A3. Last one, the iPad 10th generation. University of Reading Malaysia. Pang Shin Hui. Woo! Okay, make sure you bring on my card. No, my card will. All right, congratulations. Thank you very much, and thank you to Ms. Chung for having the honor. And once again, thank you for your support. All right, continue to be well practiced in financial planning, and we see you next year, and it's time to go home. Thank you, and have a safe journey home. See you, and take care. All right, MFPC staff, you may come to the stage. To all MFPC staff, you may come to the stage. And remember, evaluation, make sure you submit by 7 p.m. tonight. Okay, for those who come with the bus, your uni bus, make sure you proceed to the designated area. And to all MFPC team, you may come forward to the stage. To MFPC staff, kindly be present at the stage for the group photo and closing. Once again, MFPC team to be on the stage. And also kindly ensure that you bring home your belonging. Do not leave anything at the back. Okay. Okay. Okay, to all UITM students, your bus has arrived. Kindly proceed immediately to your bus where you can go home on time. And also to make way for other unibus to be at the designated area to pick up others. Huh? Sekarang UITM sudah. Okay, and next in line, UUM student, kindly proceed to your bus. It's already waited there. All right, UITM student followed by UUM student. Please proceed to the area where your bus has waited at the main entrance. Alright, control, console, control tower, boleh off semua mic.